Hi. Zoom reading challenge, persistent, day 10. How to neutralize mother tongue influence, MTI, while speaking English. If you think your mother tongue influence issue will be solved overnight, then you are wrong. It requires good practice and patience. The more you practice, the better you speak fluent English. It is interesting because most of us are unaware of the fact that at times we speak English like Punjabi, Gujarati, Telugu, or Bengali. We usually blame dialects for this, especially when we hear the words like she instead of she, fonts instead of fonts, winner instead of winner, school instead of school, understandable, understandable instead of understandable. Do you know why this happens? This happens because until we enter maturity, our mother tongue is the only language we speak. Children in non-native English speaking countries such as India are rarely taught English from the beginning of their life. When they start speaking English after a certain age, it becomes difficult for them to comprehend the flexibility of producing sound in a new language. Such English resulting in a mother tongue influence MTI issue, you can discover the exact MTI meaning below. What is MTI? When a person speak, their pronunciation and accent is highly influenced by their mother tongue. Such a problem is called mother tongue influence or MTI issue. Mother tongue influence MTI is an impact of the way your first language is spoken on the second language. When you speak a second language, you can see how effective the mother tongue can be. Therefore, when you speak to any native North Indian or South Indian, you will see how heavily your mother language influences them. So, why does MTI happen? Right from birth to growing up, we speak our mother tongue, which in the beginning part of regular communication. The effect of MTI is when we belong to the native area, when we keep speaking our mother tongue daily, the pattern and tone sit hard in our brains. Each language has its own uh, particular sound, which retains in us for a long. If we keep speaking a second language right from a young age, we will witness the flexibility of speaking both languages fluently. The brain is trained to adopt multiple things. Yeah, so when we start speaking a second language by joining English speaking class, you will witness a good chance. If you belong to bilingual family, then you will certain with not face some issue. This effect grow further when we grow up and you find it hard to speak fluent English. The biggest reason for the entire problem is lack of importance given to pronunciation in most of the Indian schools because the number of dialects in India is too high. Hence, it is very difficult to pick each other to research and neutralize it. So it is considered a serious challenge faced by English teacher across India. Negative effects of MTI. One of the wrong things about MTI is kill your confidence to heavily solid communication. When we speak in front of a fluent English, fluent speaking person, you end up feeling self-conscious as the person might feel your tone and accent is funny. Each language has different words, letter, and scripts. There are certain sounds which you will find in Hindi or any language, but not in English. So, what can be done to overcome MTI? It might sound like a pipe dream to practice and master sound of consonants and vowels. Mm. However, it is not so. Here are some way to get rid of mother tongue influenced by while using English. Overcoming requires conscious efforts, practice, and exposure to the largest to the target language. Hence, are some strategies to help reduce the impact of MTA. Awareness recognizes specific areas where MTA efforts use speech, identify the sound, intonation patterns, and grammar rules that differ from your native language. Listening and imitation. Listen attentively to native speaker of the target language. Pay close attention to their pronunciation, intonation, and stress patterns. Try to imitate their speech to develop a more native-like accent and rhythm. Reading the export dictionary is highly recommended to know the pronunciation of each words, as the words are also spelling contactly. Cuisine, example, cuisine. Uh, practicing tongue twisters may also help in improving the pronunciation, particularly of homophonic words, and learning to differentiate between the sound of consonant like sound of F sound, etc. For phonetic exercise, focus for practicing the specific sound that are challenging for you. Utilize a phonetic exercise that target those sounds, including tongue twisters and minimal pairs. Words that differ by a single. Speech shadowing. Repeat the imitate native speakers immediately after hearing them. This technique helps develop a better sense of rhythm, annotation, and pronunciation. Start watching English news or start World, CNN, and BBC. If you have not started yet, honestly speaking, I find that option quite boring. So I prefer watching English series on Netflix because it find it uh, very uh, uh, recreational and interesting. Undoubtedly, watching English news would be a great help to as you would as improve your fluency by imitating the news readers. Uses of artificial intelligence is a Siri and Google Assistants for the retention of words. You may have to keep pronouncing the same word until Siri or Google Assistant detects it in bingo. There you go. So read aloud in English for 50 to 20 minutes daily and record your voice. I prefer to read aloud from the newspaper or magazines. Research has proven that fact that it makes at least 3 months of develop strong much muscles of reduce MTI. Thank you.